In doing research for this poem, I found out like a lot that was so important and evident in this. And it's just like, it was just like a wow moment when I read all this information. Like, it's about this man. I thought it was about a runner because it says breathe in, breathe out, lungs tight. But it's about him having AIDS and about to pass away. So I thought that was really like wonderful and like a really realization moment that I really had. My poem was written in 1995 by Melvin Dixon. During this time, the only significant information I could find were a series of terrorist attacks, including the Oklahoma bombing and a couple more that are significant in America's history. But after doing more research on the author, there were tons to be discovered. Melvin Dixon wrote this poem in a time where being gay was not acceptable. In fact, it was very much frowned upon. Not only was Melvin gay, but he was also black, living in a newly unsegregated world. Scholarly novelist and poet Melvin Dixon was born in Stamford, Connecticut. He earned a BA from Wesleyan University and an MA and a PhD from Brown University. Dixon wrote the poetry collections Change of Territory in 1983 and Love's Instruments in 1985, published posthumously, and two novels, Trouble of the Water and Another Ward for Excellence in Minority Fiction, and Vanishing Rooms. Influenced by James Baldwin, Dixon wrote extensively about the complexities of being a gay black man. Speaking on this topic at a speech to the Third National Lesbian and Gay Writers Conference, Dixon said, "As white gays deny multiculturalism among gays, so do black communities deny multisexualism among their members. Against this double cremation, we must lead this legacy among our relations among gay and straight experiences." Dixon produced gay scholarships with other people, including Liam Sennard, Genevieve Fabre, and Jaquise Romaine. Dixon was the recipient of a fellowship from the National Endowment for the Arts and taught at Wesleyan University, the University of New York, Fordham University, Columbia University, and Williams College. He died from health complications for AIDS at age 42. I did not know this about Melvin Dixon before I started doing research, and I picked this poem because I really did, because this is truly outstanding poem and has wonderful meaning to it now that I know what the meaning is. And I really did struggle finding what the meaning was before. There's words such as safe sex, which makes sense now, and he wrote this right before he passed away of AIDS, which is extremely important and like to know. So this entire poem is written around his experience and how he like dealt with it, battled with it, how he struggled with it, and how he, of course, was never going to get over it. And he knew that in his like dying thought, and like he made a poem, and there's like his dying thoughts are like no sex, eat right. There's so many things that make him who he is, and it's such a beautiful like expressatory way to express those feelings like through a poem.